Admittedly, government cannot do this alone. Ang bigat ng tungkulin sa paglalapat ng mga akma, sapat at pangmatagalang solusyon sa papalalang suliranin ng kagutuman ay hindi lamang nakaatang sa balikat ng pamahalaan. As we address the most pressing need of providing food during these very trying times, we also need to have a systemic and sustainable solution that engages our food producers, lawmakers, businesses, and the general public. Saan tayo pupunta kung ang problemang ito ay tanging sa gobyerno lamang natin ikakarga? Hindi natin kakayanin kung tayo ay magkakanya-kanya. As a result, the private sector's commitment, the government's call for a whole-of-society approach to address the problem on hunger, the movement Pilipinas Kontra Gutom came into existence. Ito ay isang kilusan na katuwang ng pamahalaan sa ating kampanya laban sa kagutuman. Ang Pilipinas Kontra Gutom ay isang sama-samang pag-aksyon bilang isang bansa, isang pagtutulungan ng maraming sektor, isang kilusang ipinanday at hinubog sa sikmura ng isang bansang matagal nang nagnanais sugpuin ang kagutuman. It is a multi-sectoral collaboration from the government, the NGOs, academe, private sector, and each and every Filipino. Ito ang ating kilusan upang tuluyan ng sawatain ang kagutuman. The private sector has responded to the call to participate in this huge undertaking to end hunger and malnutrition. They have translated the KRAs of the National Food Policy into a framework that can serve as a springboard for communications. The scope of the Zero Hunger movement can be best remembered with 6 A's or pillars. Number 1, availability, which relates to food production by improving productivity of farmers, thus their increased income and ensuring a resilient food system. Number 2, accessibility, which relates to distribution and ensures 100% access to safe, nutritious food all year round. Number 3 is adequacy, which addresses hidden hunger and malnutrition with a vision of ending malnutrition with particular focus on children under 5, pregnant and lactating women, and older persons as well as adolescent girls. Number 4 is assistance, which addresses hunger during crisis periods like the current pandemic or during natural calamities and disasters. Number 5 is accountability, which is for sustainability and environment advocacy for the planet. And number 6 is assessment, which is related to the review of existing policies, rules, and regulations related to EO 101. For each pillar in our Zero Hunger movement, target beneficiaries are identified, and each part of society plays a role to achieve zero hunger, from the general public to private corporations and government, both national and the LGUs. Kanilang tinumbasan ang ating mga pagsisikap. Tunay ngang nakipagbayanihan. Dahil sa pundasyon ng ating National Food Policy, itatayo nila ang isang haligi. For the private sector, these are some of the initiatives that can help support each pillar. Number 1, farmer entrepreneurship programs. Number 2, buy local campaigns and upskilling of farmers, particularly on digital technologies. Number 3, malnutrition advocacy for children and pregnant women. And number 4, assistance through meal donations, particularly during crisis. Some private corporations already have existing initiatives under their respective sustainability plans that match these pillars. Sila ay makikipagtuwang sa atin. Handa na ang suportang ambag nila. Tutumbasan nila at higitan pa habang pagsusumikapang isakatuparan sa loob ng Zero Hunger Framework ang pagsupil sa kagutuman ng ating mga kababayan.